series of big chin Kirby characters. It's just really funny. But outside of that, man, there's no Kirby characters here. We're going right to PS2 to start off this next game. And like you said earlier, a triple serving of Boost. You can see if you can keep up the momentum here, keep this run going.
And I know DELTAFORCE has been kind of on a tear recently in a lot of Philly events, often getting top 8s and even winning a vacation. So he's kind of riding high in and of himself, going with this Dark Link. But Boosk looks like to keep the momentum going. These down tilts so ridiculously active. Frame 3, -5. So they're really, really safe to just keep throwing out. You know, still regard scaling, but that up smash nearly whiffing with the back. What a tech! Holy moly!
Yeah, that was a really good tech, man. I feel like we don't see that like ever anymore. But you know what? Hey, good stuff. Gonna be able to stay alive at least a little longer, but we're gonna have to see what they're able to do to turn this around, man. Boosk is starting off hot here. No, he's living. He's living. Good stuff.
Yeah, and the immediate shield on the F-tilt, just kind of missing his bomb setup as the bomb fell off the stage instead of being at neutral get of distance. But hey, if he could reuse that gyro, you're still living with quite a bit of percent. This is certainly max rage until that grab, closing out with the up throw, especially on the platform. You are good and gone, sir.
Yeah, man, that was just a great stock right there. But we're going to see if Delta can find a way to turn this around. And yes, they will. Get in the hero spin. I believe that's what it's called. Going to be able to close out that stock. Even things up here pretty well.
That was so risky, but damn if it did not work. And that's kind of the L that you have to hold if you're playing against R.O.B sometimes. Like that in massive spike. And DELTAFORCE is
speaking of
oh, go ahead.
Yeah, speaking of holding L's, you kind of just have to drop that stock there. And oh man, Boosk is just going to continue to just punish, putting on some damage.
It's a terrifying life to go against a massive spike like that, but it's almost Delta's calling card at this point. He goes for a lot of up B reversals off stage, and if you're Boosk, that's free real estate if he gives you the shot to do it. F-tilt not going. I love the recovery high from Boosk, but the DI was not quite on deck. Looked like he was holding away from back air, but not away enough to escape the hero spin.
Yeah, no, great spin attack there. It's actually spin attack. I looked it up real quick. Yeah, so that was my fault. I misled you. I'm so sorry. But here, you know what?
I think hero spin is me sword fighters up B.
Yeah, probably. I don't know, man. They're all dumb moves. I hit them all. But just moving forward here, though, in general. So one of the things that's interesting is that, like, I know we talk about a lot with R.O.B and his gyro, and the opponent can kind of make some use of that. Is that with Link? I mean, it's almost the same situation where if you pull out bomb and your opponent gets a hold of it, you kind of just can't pull out bomb until your opponent's done doing whatever they want. So it's going to be interesting to see how both these players try to find their way around their opponent's items. And, I mean, there hasn't been too much crazy counterplay with it yet, but we might be seeing something crazy happen very soon, man. 107% to 68. Gets the down throw. Is he going to go for it? Yes, he will. Closing out that game one for sure, because no one knows how to DI. R.O.B's up here, and we're never going to figure it out, man. Never going to figure it out.
Nope, never, ever. As we could see with that DI, he was holding in, which you don't necessarily want to do. He kind of got sent straight upwards, which not the best DI, but hey, you can turn this around. Town and City is the pick. And I know from talking with Delta over here, he thinks Town and City is Link's best stage, bar none. So if you leave it open, he's going to go there, and he's going to see what he can do. The small side blast zones make his ledge trapping setups just so powerful, and with a lot of room to roam and Link's incredible fall speed, you can make full utilization of every layout that Town and City gives you, and the blast zones are favorable to boot.
Right. Well, yeah, so let's see where or how both of these players try to, take the best advantages they can with that. Coming down with a down air, I feel like that's usually such a brave option. It's so committal, but you know what? Somehow they're able to make it work.
Well, it's certainly Boost kind of making it work. I mean, I mentioned this is a great stage for Link, and where at least Delta thinks so. Does R.O.B have a bad stage? I really don't think he does.
I mean, it's just one of those things like when you're a character that's this good, you don't necessarily have bad stages. You just have stages that are worse than your best ones. Like same thing with Palutena. Like I've heard someone try to say something was like Palutena's worst stage. I'm like, yeah, but that's still like Palutena's like 5th best stage. Like how bad is it? Like, you know?
True. In a 5-stage list, you have a 5th best, you know?
Right. Yeah. You know, I mean, for some people, it's like, okay, I have 3 best stages and then 2 worst stages. But for characters, once you get past a certain threshold, they're all best stages. Just in what order are they?
Oh, a very deep nair and yet another drop zone nair. They were super clutch from Delta. Really needed to close out that stock and stop the bleeding.
Oh, wow. Oh, okay. There was a nice little setup there. Tried to get the extension on the hitbox with the bomb using that turnaround up tilt. And it could have been sick, but wow, man. Actually, Delta's starting to get a lot of stuff going here. I mean, you're still dead.
Yep. Still gotta hold that one. The commentator's curse in all its glory. Still offline, still here.
That was so unfortunate. But you know what? Well played from Boosk, man. Boosk just continues to be an absolute dominant force in this bracket so far. Going to get some damage started off on this final stock here. Will miss the grab and the down tilt, but does not matter, man. They will find their advantage. They will find their opening. They will put this damage down on you. You're just going to have to deal with it, man. You talked about holding these L's, and man, it's been nothing but that all night for anybody Boosk is fighting.
Yeah, like how many people has he 2-stocked at this point? Like it's been a while, and he's trying to put DELTAFORCE still on that list, but DELTAFORCE fighting back. That's kind of the MO that DELTAFORCE has been going with. Most of the time it's with falling nair, but he's been landing quite often with these aerials. But a good double jump chase down. Getting kind of scary. 53, now 62. This is certainly not out of the realm of kill percent if you find the right setup. Oh, that F smash could have done it.
Ooh. Yeah, but unfortunately, it comes out a little too slow. Now, a forward air there that he was actually attempting for, that could very well do it. And oh my god, we'll find the forward smash anyway. Somehow, some way, man, DELTAFORCE is out here surviving by the skin of their teeth. But hey, you know, good stuff. That means we're going to be getting into a Game 3 situation between Boosk and Delta. And honestly, that was like Boosk's game to lose. He was in such control the entire time. But you know, you got to hit it to Delta. Was just kind of clawing his way, hanging in there as best he could, and just honestly closed it out with a nice little forward smash. I mean, can't be upset about that. But going right back to PS2, we'll see how it plays out.
Yeah, F smash part 2, the F smashing, like it was. I mean, it was calculated, though, and when you're analyzing your win conditions, especially with a character with as much raw strength that Link can have, like trying to catch a landing with a haymaker like that, not a bad call at a deficit. Still, love this stage for Boosk. He's been kind of just thriving on this stage across the board. I don't think we've seen him lose here as of yet, and he's trying to keep that record perfect and fight his way into top 8. So both these players now, this is a top 8 qualifying game. So, pretty huge.
Yeah, no, very huge, man. It's going to be the first collision top 8 since offline has returned. I mean, there's... Oh, no! Delta!
Hate to see it.
Is it one of those situations where he was doing the up special? Because, like, there's a part where, like, you can drift ever so slightly, and it just messes up all the momentum. Is that what happened?
I think so, right? Because, like, if he was without his jump, the spin attack goes significantly less distance. So if like kind of using your resources like that, or just misaligning your drift, and all of a sudden like Link really feels like he falls like a brick.
Yeah, that was unfortunate, but here we go, man. Boost is gonna take that to the bank and take a second stock with it. Oh man, we talked about charity earlier today, man. Boosk is just thriving off of some of these stocks here just being handed to him. Some of these games just being handed to him. But either way, he's still going to find a way to keep the lead, you know, take control of this game. I mean, it's up to DELTAFORCE to try and find a way to turn this around. I mean, it's going to be a tough start for sure, but we'll see what happens.
Yeah, it's definitely not out of the woodwork. I mean, we saw the comeback that he made prior, though. This is certainly a much bigger one. But if anyone can start playing the safe neutral but punishing advantage, Link is certainly up there. Character's got a lot of good stuff, but you know, so does R.O.B. And with these air dodges to ledge starting to get a little bit frequent, it's only a matter of time before Boosk starts putting some careful down tilts and making DELTAFORCE really feel the pain. Holy moly, that was incredible. The setup with the gyro to start on the catching with the F smash at to put him off stage to begin with, then following that up immediately with the Z drop right over the ledge, like just so calculated and so perfectly planned to close out that game without another scratch.
That was a nice clip. Honestly,
that's a good one.
that was a clip. That was clean. I got nothing else to say about that. That was clean, man. Boosk out here. Boosk out here doing things. Nice. No, very nice.
Very nice.
Very nice indeed. But hey, you know what? That's what we like to see here. That's what we want to see at Fusion. The return to offline, as you can see. Fusion offline 75. As you can see, we're back. We got some big names here. I'm Skiff,
Hi, Skiff.
of Wi-Fi casting fame. And then obviously you got Ooble here in person, man. Ooble, and not just any Ooble. Collision Smash Ooble. Look at that tag, man. You read it all together. It's a jumble of words. It looks like I'm trying to figure out what to use for Scrabble. But, man, good stuff, man. Congratulations.
This is a dead hand for Scrabble, but it means a lot to me, and it means a lot to the Collision Series team. I love being a commentator for them. I love being a commentator for all of their various events. I mean, they run 3 weeklies a day, of which you can check out down there. We've got Smash.gg/Fusion, Smash.gg/DNA, and of course, one that I know you're familiar with, Skip, Smash.gg/Galaxy Gambit. Like, oh, that's a phenomenal weekly that will still be happening and still be thriving even in the offline era.
Yeah, man, just a great honestly weekly in general. I know it's online, but it's still a lot of fun.
That's so great.
Still get to see a lot of talent come around. Online's not going anywhere, despite what people think. Online is gonna stick around. If anything, it's gonna be stronger than it was pre-pandemic. Wi-Fi was there before. It's gonna, I swear, it's not going anywhere. I promise. If you think it's gonna die, and you're just wrong, man. It's just, it is what it is. But we're gonna be getting into this next match here. We've got 2 killers. We got Yoda Cage taking on Bankai.
Yeah, Bankizi gonna be coming in here. The good old Bankai. Yoda Cage again, another Philly or PA representative.